The Sims got a massive swatch update last week, right before I left for TwitchCon, so I haven't really had a chance to use it all that much yet, and that's the plan for today. I want to try to build a base game house using as many of the new swatches as possible, and we got some new swatches on some kind of random items. Things like these little balconies, this item got new colors, a lot of these little roof pieces come in some new swatches, and I'm sort of sensing a theme here because a lot of these things come in pink now. So I think I'll try to build something in this style so that we can use a lot of these new pink variants, and then we'll find a place to put the new range hood and the new couch and stuff on the inside. I feel like most of the new stuff is more exterior focused, but there are a few things on the inside as well. They put new swatches on like all of these base game range hoods. That reward couch that previously only had 3 swatches now has a million different swatch colors. So we've got a lot of options here. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what kind of shape I'm going for with this, and I also don't really know how big I want it to be yet. So we're gonna kind of wing that part. This is a 30 by 20 lot in Oasis Springs that I'm building on right now. Okay, so this is kind of what I've got so far shape-wise. I've got the roof kind of laid out. I know I want to have the tile roof. I just don't know if the tile roof looks good with the pink windows. I mean, it doesn't really have much choice. It has to look good with the pink windows because I will be using them everywhere. Should I have shrunk this? Oh, I think yes. I think I should have shrunk it. I think it looks a little bit better like this. We can get away with some smaller windows that way too. Do the roof pieces even come in pink? It comes in a pink, but not the same pink. This is the thing. They can do a swatch update, but it's never gonna be enough. There's always more things that are gonna need to be updated to match. This is doing like way too much, isn't it? Putting this balcony here, is that like a little bit excessive? Maybe it's better if you size it down. I guess size down, it kind of fits a little bit better. I really don't know what I want this to look like. Oh, I do love how those shuttered windows look. Oh my gosh. I feel like that adds the pink that I'm dreaming of. What if we had a balcony over here on this side, but like an actual balcony and not one of the fake ones? Oh, this also does not come in pink. I know that this one does, but I think that putting it with this wall is like maybe a little bit much. No, don't do that. Some of these come in pink now too, but I feel like, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. What if we did stick to the pink roof trim? Imagine if we did it like this, but we had white walls. That is classed as pink. Okay, sorry. I was gonna look for a pink door. We do have some options. We have like this little door. This comes in pink too, but it's the wrong pink, so that's great. I've got this kind of bigger pink front door. This matches everything except it does not match the pink. I think I'm just gonna deal with that. I'll just accept it, it's fine. I think I kind of like this one. The small sort of rounded window. I like the small bars on them because I think that the bars kind of make it look like a Juliet balcony a little bit. Okay, this is sort of getting symmetrical, which I wasn't really intending to do, but I don't think it looks bad. I think we need to have that pink fence. I mean, that's like half of the vision is to have that pink fence. I really, really like it. And I also really like the idea of like a little courtyard in the front. I think it's okay if it's a bit smaller, or maybe I should completely wrap it around. I don't know. I feel like that has a lot of potential though, and it also kind of helps to like break up all of the lot. I might raise it up like 1 tile. We need more foundations. I feel like I've been sat here begging them to do a foundation update, and we got a massive swatch update, but for like range hoods. So I don't want to sound too ungrateful and like complain too much because I am very glad to have the swatch update, but there are some things that I probably would have picked over what we got. Like they went back and they added swatches to this thing, and this thing's cool. Like I like it, don't get me wrong. However, I think I would have liked it better if they gave us some more foundations. Do these come in pink? Oh, it comes in a pink. It doesn't really come in the pink. Cool. Okay, that's great. Same with that. It comes in a pink. It's not really the right pink. I'm trying to decide where I want to put all the landscaping. I know I'm gonna have some sort of little tile. So unfortunately, we did not really get any landscaping updates. I think we did get a staircase. Didn't they add a pink swatch to one of these? Oh yeah, let's use it. If I put those, does that clip onto the inside of the house? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So we need to alt place these as simply as we can to have them not clip. I kind of like them. Kind of trying to get some more over here on this section. I know that's a lot of pink flowers, but it's a lot of pink on the house. So I think it's fine. I don't think that we got any new pink wallpaper. I don't know if there was any wallpaper in the swatch update, but I think that's okay. Like, I think maybe it's probably for the best if we simplify things a little bit here. Let me actually show you some of the reference photos. This is what I was looking at when I built this house. This is kind of the vibe that I was going for. You can sort of see the shape is similar. I'm kind of feeling like maybe this covered section of the porch is not good. It makes it have like blue suburban energy, which isn't what I'm going for. But then I was also looking at houses like this. This kind of has Barbie vibes. I was looking at this one too, and that also kind of has Barbie vibes. And then there's like this one. Oh, that's bigger. This one's not as aggressively pink. It's more subtle with the pink, but I like that as well. But you know, they kind of have like those archways going on. We only have plain white archways. They didn't really give them to us in any other colors. And this one's pink, but look, it has yellow. Why would they do that? If all the other ones have pink? Oh, this comes in pink. Oh, I think I like that better than the fancy one. Okay, here's kind of a new idea. We did it flat, and it's got like the little platform with the tile on the wall. We also have some things like this. This is not really meant to be up here. This is the kind of thing that like maybe we should have built the house around a little bit more instead of just adding it in last minute. Is that a chimney? That's too tall, I think, with the chimney. I can't tell if this looks ridiculous or not. Maybe we need some tall things. Like maybe if we had some palm trees. Oh, we can even put like a little one kind of central in there. That's a little bit ugly. What about the big one? I don't know if I've ever used that palm tree, to be completely honest. So maybe that makes it kind of fun to try. We can add some lights to all the corners. I guess in hindsight, there is a lot of black metal because we have like the black there and the black on these outside edges. So maybe I should use this in black. I don't like a chess table. All right, I'm now gonna try and put pink columns on all the edges. I think that maybe that's a little bit much. I don't know. I think I'm kind of worried about the landscaping being just on the desert part. Like, I don't know if that looks ridiculous at all. So then like, should it be closed in? Should we like fence it in? Is it still okay to have these little flowers? Okay, here's what I've got. I put like some rocks around the palm trees and we kind of fenced everything in. I think that's the exterior of the house done. It took me a while, but I think that's what I want it to look like from the outside. And I feel like it's pretty cute, honestly. We'll come back to the backyard because I think it's gonna be similar landscaping, but I want to figure out the floor plan now. I think I'm gonna try the tile like everywhere on the inside. I think I also kind of want to like wrap the staircase around. I don't know how that looks from upstairs, but oh, it's a lot smaller up there than you think. As soon as you come up and start trying to furnish it, I realize like maybe that's 2 bedrooms and then 1 really big bathroom over there. I'll add some windows on the side too. It looks a bit sad without any. Something kind of like that maybe, so there's at least 1 in the hallway. And then this becomes, I guess, the primary bedroom. Can you fit a double bed in there? Barely. You can barely fit a double bed in there. Or hold on, potentially, well, no, I was gonna say potentially this could be like 1 big bedroom, but I think that this should not be an ensuite bathroom. I think that's too big. We probably want to find a way to have a bathroom downstairs though. Yeah, that looks a bit ridiculous, actually. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so what if there was a really big bathroom upstairs in this big space, and then we had like a tiny little bathroom down here? Because doing it this way, we could potentially have like a half bath there and an extra bedroom, and then maybe like an office in this space. I think I might have to extend this because I'm kind of feeling like it might look better from the upstairs to have it a little bit bigger, but then also this is a little bit bigger now, so the kitchen could maybe go there. Okay, so imagine for a sec that this is the living room. I might steal a wall, but then that becomes the kitchen. We can do a dining table kind of central in here, and maybe we even put like a kitchen island. I know it's quite tight, but I kind of like it like that. I think it looks cool. If we wanted to, we could possibly build out like some sort of storage space in there. All right, unfortunately, I don't think the doors come in pink. This one does. I know it has a window on top, and that's like not ideal, but also isn't that kind of cool to use as an interior door? Purely for the sake of the pink, I think it's worth trying. I think that's a new swatch too, so that is what we set out to do. All right, let's actually furnish this kitchen then. I think I might use these little cabinets, and you know what could be fun? The swatch update also came with some smaller versions of bars and like some additional bars. I think this one always had a small bar. The other ones did not, but this one kind of looks like it belongs in a public space, right? Like with the things on tap, this one could look like it passes as belonging in a house, but I think I might use the bar because it fits with the like kitchen island vibes that we're going for. And then it also gives you something functional for gameplay. I honestly don't know which ones of these I want to use. I know that they finally added more swatches to this. This used to never have like any swatches. It used to only have this first one, but they've added some more, so we could put that there. Oh, they need to add more swatches to this. I don't really want to use it, but it only has 2. This one could also use some more swatches because it only has 3. I think in general, it would be nice if we had some more swatches for like everything in the tile selection. I'm thinking no columns. I do think I might try to have this though. little bit of storage kind of just tucked away. They should probably upgrade these pot racks too, because these don't have any swatches either. But I think I might use that because that looks kind of nice in the kitchen. I know we're gonna have one of the new swatches on this. Ooh, that's just a new beige. I picked like basically the same thing, but in a new color. I was also really hoping, like when we sat here discussing what a swatch update might entail, I was really hoping it would have rugs. Obviously, we did not end up getting any rugs in this swatch update, but that was my dream. That's what I was hoping for. Why doesn't this one come in like a pastel pink? I don't know, because I don't think I want it to be like vibrant colors. It might be nice to kind of try to incorporate some other stuff though. This also has basically no swatches. Every time I sit here and go through items, I'm like realizing that there's more things that I want swatch updates for. I like that. That's cool. I hate to admit it, but I'm actually kind of trying to be a little bit subtle in terms of like the pink that I'm doing, because I feel like with all the walls and with the staircase being pink, I kind of feel like maybe we need to tone it down with everything else. Look, they even got us some kind of pretty pink curtains. What happens if you size this up? Oh. It's kind of far off the wall, but it's pretty. I like how it looks. You may be noticing that it is extremely dark in my office, and that's because there's a hurricane today. It hasn't hit yet. It doesn't make landfall until like 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. It's currently 9 a.m., so we're a ways away from that, but the weather's starting to look rough, so that's why you're seeing that. Wait a minute, look at these leather chairs. I don't know if I've ever used those before. Have they always? I guess they've always come in that color. That's kind of cool, right? You know, you really hate to say it, but this sofa might be better in the original default swatch. But maybe this like yellowy beige one could be okay. I don't usually do this, but I'm kind of thinking that I might try to put up one of these little gallery walls above the TV, because that's kind of cool. Oh, this needs more swatches too. Look, it only has 3. Same as this. No, that's fine. This lamp could probably use some more swatches. I'm really just like going down the list right now. What else can I find that needs an update? All right, this wallpaper does come in pink. I'm thinking that's not the vibes though. I'm thinking we do something a little bit more plain. I mean, this one, even the reddish tile at the base of this is not really what we want. Maybe we try this because I like that it has the trim. Oh, maybe I will use this wallpaper. I think I like that as the backsplash. I put a trash can there too. And I also think that maybe we should get a fire alarm just to be smart, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave that counter empty because they need somewhere to cook. And I think that that might be most of the downstairs finish, aside from like any extra decor that we want to add in. I think I might do some shelves over here. Oh, this comes in pink. That looks kind of bad. This is different from the upstairs. Okay, I understand that, but I wonder if I can do that anyway, purely because I want to use the new curtain swatches. So should I just take it and put the 2 windows instead just so we can have that? Because it looks pretty. We could have that clock like right in the middle of them. Oh, that comes in pink. I'll do that. Ooh, I wonder if we could do pillows. I hadn't really thought about that. Oh, I mean, they're kind of like the wrong color pillows. It's almost like a little bit more peachy than pink, but I wonder if we could try to mix and match those in and do it that way on purpose. I always struggle a lot with what kind of stuff to put on shelves, especially with base game only. But that's not so bad with a little plant there. It helps. It's some much needed clutter in that section. I think I'm actually gonna do the same thing in this little tiny bathroom because I would like to have some clutter in here. Is there a light in a wall? No, it's just dark. Wow, okay. That comes in pink. It's kind of the wrong shade of pink though. I actually think that's really cute with the shelf like that. We'll do a really big mirror in here because it brightens it up. How does this thing look? I mean, that's kind of a pretty color with the pinks and greens, so that could be nice. And that's basically just so we have an extra toilet. It's nice to have one if there's gonna be a bedroom downstairs. Okay, I think that the main living space is all done then. So what I'm gonna do now is work on this little office that we're adding in. I would love to have like some really fancy bookshelves and stuff. I'm also totally open to having completely pink walls like this. I don't know, I think it's kind of nice. I wonder what sort of things, like maybe we could get one of these little book awards. Doesn't really come in the right color, but we could add blue. We could try and add in blue as one of the vibes. Oh, no, stop. This needs more swatches too. There's only 3. No, I'm just thinking I never use these items. So maybe like the little birds on the wall could be kind of cute. That's nice, right? Even like the bird plates. I never use those either. Should we try it in the kitchen? I'm thinking about skill building a lot in this room, like with guitars and the bonsai tree. I'm also kind of considering adding in an easel. We've basically made just like one big giant skill room. There's stuff everywhere, but it's useful for gameplay. It's nice to have, so I might let it be like that. Oh, these come in pink. Interesting. So this is the primary bedroom. The number one thing that I wanted a swatch update for was the beds. That was like my number one top request. If they were gonna do a swatch update, I really, really wanted it to be for the beds. They didn't, of course. It wasn't for the beds, but I would have liked for it to have been, because I feel like we need more bed swatches in the base game so badly. I think anybody who plays The Sims 4 a lot can relate to this. Like, there's just only so many bed swatches in the game. And if you've built a lot in The Sims, you've used them all. I have literally used every single bed color in this game multiple times. I'm trying not to overdo it in here. And I'm also trying to make sure we have a little bit of clutter on this little dresser thing. I think that they can still get by here, okay? I'm just trying to be a little bit careful about how far I scoot that into the wall, because it's still functional scooted into the wall, but then there's enough space to get through this corner. All right, something kind of like that is what I was picturing for this primary bedroom. They can maybe even, no, never mind. The bed's off center, but that's so that you can fit the dresser. So we're just gonna let it be. And now we can finally move upstairs. I know this is like classic Simsy, but I'm gonna put a desk up here in this hallway, and I'm actually gonna leave it empty, like without a computer on it, because I want this to be a homework spot for the kids. Obviously this is base game, but I'm gonna put a clock right here because if I had seasons, I'd put the thermostat right there. I'm thinking a layout kind of like this for the bathroom. I feel like I don't usually have this much space in my bathrooms in The Sims, so I'm gonna go all out in here. I'm also gonna use those weird curtains. I never use those, so I'm gonna try. Oh, I should have put a radio somewhere. Oh man, that would have been cool. Maybe I could put this on top of here. It fits right there, and then you can play music. Okay, sorry, back to the bathroom. We are now faking laundry and putting like a fake laundry basket on this counter. I think I'll also get a little toddler potty and put it in here, and then probably last a bath mat somewhere. And that's reasonable. That's a cute little bathroom. I'm doing a telescope and some planter boxes on this little porch. I'm thinking this bedroom should probably belong to a kid. I'm just trying to decide like what style of bed I want to use and how I want to do it. I forgot about this. Let me just try something really quickly. I've done this kind of thing before where I basically like place a rug custom. It's the long rug, but placed 3 times. So it looks like maybe it's one rug. I don't think it looks that good with the chairs that we use though. Can I put that in the hallway? With the desk the way that it is, it does look kind of strange. I will admit that. I'm not so sure about this. I actually kind of like the desk angled this way though. I hadn't considered that. Sorry, distracted. Forgive me. Okay, so obviously I think we can all see that this room contains a very excessive amount of pink. I think the whole house kind of contains an excessive amount of pink, but the more I add to it, the more I kind of like it. So I think I want to keep it this way. The bed situation with it being that color bed frame is like totally throwing me. I'm trying to see about what pieces of furniture we can put in. There are actually quite a few of them that match, but like at what cost? Like, yes, they do match, but I don't really know if that's a good thing or not. I don't hate that. I think this is okay. Got a couple different pink pictures. We can do a full-length mirror on this wall. This book stack got more colors, so I'll probably use the book stack too. And then we have some kind of fun things like this little unicorn. I never put that anywhere. And maybe that could be the kids' room finished. And now we have this one giant room and a toddler potty, so I think I should probably make this into a toddler's bedroom. I think I'm gonna kind of try to do like a pink and blue sort of thing in here. We've got the pink windows and then we can have the blue accents with the beds. I don't love how this looks, so I put some toys on it so it kind of seems like more kids are playing with it. I'd love to try this penguin wallpaper. I think that's so cute. This comes in a very, very, very pastel little pink color. I wish we had more like stools basically in this game because we don't really have that many options. I'm putting this little bear chair. I don't know if that really matches at all, but I'm thinking that could be kind of cute because I know that when I play with toddlers, I like to have a chair in their room because I often drag food up into their room and I'll just like leave it on the floor and then they want to sit down somewhere to eat it and they'll end up like going downstairs to eat. I don't want that. I want you to stay right where you are and eat it. So putting a chair in the toddler room I find very helpful. I might give them one of those little Wabbit tablets too. Wabbit tablet and a bunny for some reason. And then I've got this little toy basket right there. We kind of have that little rainbow stuff on the rugs. Maybe I'll get some rainbow art prints there on the wall. And then perhaps that room could be done. So I think that means the whole interior is finished. And now all we have to do is work on the backyard, which is big, but hopefully not as bad as doing the inside. I'm really tempted to try and use the new terrain paint, but also we kind of have this like pink theme going on. I also think I would love to have a sort of rounded pool. Oh, I need to remember that I have to get a staircase. I nearly forgot to have one of those. Okay, well, I'm kind of picturing a couple of those little lounge chairs over here on this side. If we had like a drink tray or something in the base game, I would put that there, but we don't. All right, we're basically mimicking the landscaping in the front of the house, doing the same thing with the bushes. Maybe if we had a candle, I guess this might be okay over here. It's like a little oil lamp. I don't know if that's weird in the backyard, but I'd rather have that than the flowers because we have enough flowers already. We don't need more on the table. I so wish that we had more pool trims in the base game. I want it so bad. I would love to have that here, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. All right, this plan, I'm honestly not so sure about. I'm just trying to think about ways that we can get some more greenery added in. So I'm doing this kind of weird thing with hedges. Again, I don't know if it's a good idea. And then obviously it does make this part quite small, but I could see in real life someone putting down like turf, like fake turf back there. I'm personally not really a huge fan of that. Like, I don't think I would want to have turf in my backyard like this, but I do think it could be kind of cute for the kids to have some more places to play. And then we could get like a garden or something. I don't know, just as an idea. I'll put a table right there. I'd love to have a proper grill, like a big one. And then I was kind of thinking back here, because these are kind of tucked away. This might not be a bad spot for the trash cans to go. I guess we'll want to have black on the outside of these. Maybe that could be black too. There's a lot of black metal going on back here. Does this become black? Ugh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get little details now. I'm like putting off the color scheme that I can't figure out. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll put the pool ladder there. I put a hose right there on the wall. I think I don't really like this back part. Maybe we should just close it off. Like, maybe it would be better to not have the grass and like the weird texture down there. And maybe instead we just close the whole thing off like this and we get an extra fence gate back there. That comes in pink. But maybe that's better. We just kind of tuck it away in the back. Okay, I think that the house is done. I think with that, we finished the whole place. This took me a long time, and I think that I'm not even sure if I like it. It's very, very aggressively pink. I was trying to make it very pink, but like in a cool way. And I think that we achieved that. I'm gonna call it the pretty pink villa on the gallery. And remember, it is base game, which I think is really cool because it doesn't look like a base game build. There's definitely some things that I haven't saved. No. Oh my God. If that had crashed, I would have started crying. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like it's only base game. I think that the interior turned out really well. It's a nice layout, it's big, and the colors are fun. I've never used a pink staircase before, so it was kind of an interesting experiment. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think I'll stop yapping now. I'll probably end it right here. Here's kind of a top-down overview of the first floor and then the second floor. If you like this, I do a ton of builds here on my YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. And I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Okay, so what have we learned today? I think we've learned that we still need another swatch update. All that, and they're not even close to having enough.